Hey guys, this is Sims and Wins, and we are back once again with another episode of our Sims 2 Build a City challenge. So we have two more families to play here in Blue Water Village. We have the Jacquet, I don't know, this family, this EA family here, and then we have the Tinker family. And then we're going on to the university, which is going to be the biggest pain in my butt. But anyway, so I just got into this family here. I'm taking a look at the house. I'm not happy. I don't know. I think I'm going to build them a new one. Am I happy that I'm going to have to build them a new one? No. But the good thing is that, it's another speed build for you guys. I was really surprised. I've put up a lot of speed builds on my channel. Every time I make a house for a sim in the Let's Play, I put up a speed build. And none of them have ever really gotten any attention. There's one that I made. It was awful, too. I don't know why people like that one. For the Kim family, it was this ginormous monstrosity that had like a couple thousand views, I think, and lots of comments. I'm like, why do people like this? Like, now when I look back on it, I still get comments and I'm like, why do people like this? This is awful. But lately, not the land grab one, but the Florence de la Rosa one has gotten a little bit of traction. Like, that's the first time a speed build of mine has gotten over 100 views. So thanks for watching it. I'm glad you liked it. I'm getting better at my building a little bit. Again, I don't have a lot of custom content, so I'm a little bit limited, but I'm getting a little bit better at it. So hopefully I can build them a quality house. Now I'm trying to remind myself what is going on here. He's living with his mom. He's a mama's boy. And sorry, excuse me. And he's got these crushes here with some townies. I don't know if that is how you load him. Like, when you load him in the game, if he already has crushes with townies, or if that just happened during the neighborhood progression, even though there's no neighborhood progression in Sims 2. I don't know. But he doesn't like any of my Sims particularly, so we have to find him someone. Maybe after he's a little old though. Like, I don't know. Maybe once the college kids get out, if I can find a bachelorette. Maybe I can find him somebody, but I do not have a bachelorette on my little paper here. When we finish the cycle, I'm gonna redo this this paper. Okay, I'm gonna redo it, relist the families, make it nice. But yes, we do not have a single bachelorette for him, so we need to find somebody for this guy. We have two bachelors, Malcolm and him, and one bachelorette, Florence, who he doesn't like. So, anyway, I might pair him with her anyway. But anyway, so this is what the family we're playing. I'm gonna build them a new house, but what did they have? Oh, okay, so they have the bakery. I don't remember if I liked this one or not. If this was something I liked. Who even bakes here? Does anyone even bake? Who cooks? Oh, she cooks. Okay. Alright, so let me see what their budget is. Their budget is around 50k. Okay, so I'll build them another house. And we'll see how it goes. Yo. Alright, so first of all, I just played a sim week with the Jacquet family. As you may have seen in a recent speed build, this is their new house. Him and his mother living together in this quaint little old lady inspired build. Okay, if you haven't checked out that speed build, go ahead. And so he's useless, jobless, mooching off his mother. His mother has been painting, enjoying her retirement. Now what I ended up doing is I had him sleep with Florence de la Rosa because their compatibility went up when I gave him this thing here. He was more attractive to people. So I had him do her, and I'm thinking in the next cycle when I go back, my dryer is beeping. One moment. So, as I was saying, I'm thinking next cycle, maybe, depending on what happens in the neighborhood by the time I get back to these families, maybe I'll let Florence have an accidental pregnancy with him via one night stand. That way I don't have to really get him paired off, but he'll still have an heir, someone to carry on the family line. So we'll see what I do with him. But, just on a whim, he rolled a wand to fall in love with Lisa Ramirez. Now I get the feeling that Lisa Ramirez isn't so happily married. It's a very normal, cold relationship. Not bad, but just a little, um, not so exciting anymore. So, I'm thinking maybe Gilbert sweeps in, sweeps her off her feet a little bit, doofs her, and then dumps her. Possibly we can have a little accidental love baby there too. I don't know. Should we have like a Don Lothario Jr. here? Not that he could ever, you know. I had a game when I was younger. Not younger. Like when I was playing Sims when I was like 12. Like my Pleasant View save file had like 20 Don Lothario children scattered everywhere. So, yeah, that was funny. But anyway, so I'm thinking we're gonna get them to flirt a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, get them a little bit interested in each other. Oh, wait, no, not say goodbye. Um, you know, make them fall in love. Let's have them, uh, doof, and then we will stop this nonsense. Okay, I need the love. There we go. So now they're in love, so he can go relax and then call her up. Okay, let's ask her to join. Ask Lisa to join. Let's do it. Let's do the naughty. Oh, he's tired. Well, too bad. Too bad. You've got a job to do before the sim week is over, so you've got one last job to do. Okay? All right. Woohoo. Let's do it. Oh, he's a happy guy today, though. He got all his wants done. Why? Oh, there's a burglar in my house. My house is getting burgled while he's doofing upstairs. Jesus. Oh no. Don't take that. I think it's too late to call the police. Let's have Grandma wake up. See if maybe we can get the police called. Maybe. Oh, he took everything now. Hey! I'm sorry, Grandma. I didn't notice. I'm sorry. She's so unhappy. Yo, I was just, I was trying to hook your son up and, he got burgled. And they didn't just take the stereo. They took living chairs and the TV. All right, Grandma, it's okay. So I'll see you guys in the next household, which is the Tinker family. And already, I just played a sim week with the Tinker family. So this is their new house. You may have also seen a recent speed build. Not my most impressive house, kind of plain, but it's okay. It's okay. It does its job. It's useful. Everything fits. Okay. So the parents, I have free will on, so I've just been kind of letting them do their own thing. I did give her, what's her name? Melody. I gave Melody a little makeover because I like that she's got like a little alternative style, but I just needed to, support it a little bit more. You feel me? With a nice hairstyle because that hair was not working for her. Especially with the outfit. But I love like the copper red on her and in her outfit. Like now it like all ties together with her gloves and her boots, and it's great. I love her look now. But nothing really happened. I've been skilling her. She's a knowledge sim, so I've just been skilling her, and she's dating Hector Cook. Right, I forgot about that. Not that they did anything this entire sim week because I did not invite him over even. So she hasn't seen her boyfriend for a whole sim week, but that's fine. So this sim week is over for them. So unfortunately, no. If this was like last episode, if this was the Sims and Wins last episode, we would have been going to the university families. However, I forgot to add the Sims that came with Blue Water Village into the neighborhood. So we still have to play Jason Larson, Jody Larson, and Chester Geek. So those two families are up next. All right, so I will see you in the Larson family. All right, guys. So I just played some week of the next family, which is the Larson family. If you don't know who these guys are, I forget which pack they came with, but they're in the bin, and they came with a pack. I think they came with Blue Water Village. This is Jody Larson and Jason Larson, and I moved them into one of the apartments that we built here in. I think I built this. Yes, I built this apartment duplex in the city area. The what did I call this neighborhood? I don't remember. But this is like the city neighborhood where I've got like brownstones and more city like buildings, and I didn't really do anything useful. I just scoped out like a little bit of their career. They're both in architecture. She is into Gilbert, interestingly enough. So maybe I'll get rid of her and pair her with him instead. He is not into Florence or the other bachelorette, Jada, for that matter. So we still have a bachelor, Jason. I didn't do any furnishing. They rolled a wand for this, so I just bought it for them. But I didn't really do any furnishing besides the default furnishing that I had put, because the rent is kind of expensive here, and until they're more established in their careers, I don't want to spend their money. So I will then go to the last non-university family, which is Chester Geek. Oh, by the way, do you guys like my hair? It's freshly dyed. I went like 2 shades darker in the purple that I usually get. It doesn't really show. You can see my scalp is still like purple, but it's like a really dark purple, and I'm hoping that helps with the fading, because I was like fading really bad to like orange after 2 weeks. But yeah, so I will see you in the next family. All right, guys. So I am in Chester Geek's household. So he's living off of instant meals. I'm trying to get him to paint. I put him in the first job I saw, which is a gamer. He's really poor. So this should be an interesting playthrough. So it's a couple of days later from the last clip, because I have been super busy. The code camp I'm doing is starting to get intense because I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm doing a coding boot camp, hoping to change career paths at some point. But like, what I already knew was like HTML and CSS, like I know that, and that's kind of like the easy stuff. And now we just got into like actual programming, like JavaScript and stuff like that, and it's like really hard for me to wrap my head around. So I have been studying a lot. All right, and just like that, a sim week with Chester Geek is over. He's got 1,900 in his Simoleon account. I'm not going to furnish it just yet, because depending on where he goes, I don't know, if I find a mate for him and it turns out he's going to live in her living situation, I don't want to spend a lot of time furnishing this. So we'll see what happens with him, but we've got him settled in with a phone so we can find him if we need him. And with that, we are finished with the regular Sims. So all that's left is to go to the university families. So let me actually go see if we have time this episode. My, oh my, do we have a lot of university families to go through. I don't remember how I organized them. I've got Dahlia here. I'm not really sure why she's there by herself. I'm not going to be playing her by herself for sure. I've got these two. I don't remember who's dating who. So one of these is a couple and the one is an extra. I don't know who's the couple here. I think the first thing I'm going to do is move Dahlia to, because I must have moved her out because she was incompatible with the people there, but I should probably double check. Yeah, I definitely should double check like who the couples are here. Should I move her back in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, possibly just to make sure, just to confirm. And we're going to be splitting these couples based on who's compatible. We'll find the relationships out. I don't know who is in a relationship here. One of them is an extra. Let's check here first, because I'm probably going to have to split this into 3. Like 4 Sims here, 4 Sims there, and then 3 or 4 Sims somewhere else, because I don't think I could deal with 8 Sims in a household for sure. It would be very difficult. I mean, I could try, but it would be a nightmare. But let me see what's going on here. Who's paired with who? So I can move them out. God, this is going to be stressful. Let's see. Alright, so the 2 Sims who are completely incompatible here are her. She is Sally Hubertson. She is dating someone who already finished college. So that is her love of her life, Travis Dawson, who's already finished. And Dahlia here, as I suspected, is not into anybody. So we will move her out again. Let's get her out of here. And let's also get... where was she? Sally Hubertson out of here. If she's in class, I wonder how that works. Like, yeah, okay, she came back from class and then she'll leave. Okay. The rest of these people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, are compatible. They're couples. So he is dating, this is Anthony Picasso. He's dating Wendy Ramirez. He is somewhat compatible to Peyton Fairchild, but they're high school sweethearts, so I'll just keep them together. And he is with, he being Hunter Oakstead, is with Natalie Kearney. So I think this family I will keep together. These 6. So I might actually be able to play only, I might get away with, actually I'm going to keep these here. What am I trying to say? I might get away with only having to play through 2 households here through university. So it's going to be these 6 and the other group that is in that house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these guys out, get them into a dorm, and just hustle them through college. Alright, so I've built them a little college house off of the shore. Actually, I decided to put them on a beachfront property. This is going to be a really long playthrough. It's actually really hard to manage the 6 people. I've got free will on, hoping that they get to class, and I'm trying to micromanage the grades. So far so good. Everyone's a sophomore. I think everyone's made it. Oh, except him. He's still a freshman. I use, as I've mentioned before, this mod that allows you to set the hours to the final exam, so they don't have to wait the whole semester. If they're ready to graduate from that semester, they can just continue on to make this process faster. Sorry. But yeah, this is gonna take me a long time, so I don't think I'm gonna finish it today. So I'll be playing over the next couple days, hopefully get this household done quickly, and then the next household, and then hopefully we can end this episode. This episode's gonna take a while to come out. So I will let you know if anything interesting happens. Alright, so it's the next day now, and I finally have my first sim graduated, so this should be easier from now on, theoretically. I think I should explain who these sims are, because I didn't do that before. So, the person who just graduated is Natalie Kearney. She is the daughter of Lisa Kearney, who is a sim that I made and added to the neighborhood a very long time ago. And Caleb Kearney. Caleb is the sim that I made specifically for the military district, so that family lives in the military district. So she is one of twins, Natalie and Angelina. Angelina lives in the other college household. And Natalie is attracted to Hunter. So I paired her off with Hunter Oakstead, but he is also attracted to other women. So I think I'm going to have him, be the Don Lothario of this generation. Maybe have some baby mamas everywhere in the neighborhood. So this guy has an interesting family history because his grandparents are Gretchen and Matthew Oakstead, the second family to ever move into this neighborhood. They had a son named John. Now, John, if I remember correctly, has had children with many people. So he had a child with Athena via Sandy. He had a child named Athena via Sandy Fairchild. He also had a daughter. Oh, right. So he had a child out of wedlock with Sandy. And then I made the gold digger girl, if you remember correctly. The gold digger lady came, married him, had twins with him, and then enlisted the witch to kill off John. So John Oakstead, his father, is dead. And these twins, Heather and Hunter, have been being raised by Julie, except Heather died under mysterious circumstances. Not even I know. I was playing that family and I was concentrating on another sim, and then next thing I know, she's dead. I have no idea how she died. The notification had disappeared before I even noticed that she was dead, so she disappeared. She died under mysterious circumstances. And she had a daughter named Wendy, who is Wendy. Oh, I have two Wendy's in the neighborhood. I try not to repeat names, but I made an accident because there's a Wendy here in this household too, and there's another Wendy there. I try not to repeat names, but sometimes accidents happen. So anyway, so now this gold digger only has one living child, Hunter, and that is who is with Natalie Kearney here, who just graduated. We also have Anthony Picasso. The Picassos were in the military district. They had a kid named Anthony. That's that. And he is with Wendy Ramirez. So that's the other Wendy. Now, Wendy is the daughter of Arnold and Louise, who were also intentionally made for the military district. So they're together. And here we have Grayson Richardson. So his great grandparents were the founding family. His grandparents, his grandpa Robert, was the firstborn child of the founding family, and Robert then had Scott Richardson, the mayor, who married Marissa, and they had two sons. They're twins, Grayson. Oh no, they're not twins. They had two sons, Grayson and Roman. So Grayson's in college. This is the fourth generation from the founding family down. Whew, okay, so that's Grayson. And he is with Peyton Fairchild. So the Fairchild, remember, Sandy Fairchild was a little bit of a, problematic lady. So Sandy Fairchild and Julian Cook. Oh, why are they named Fairchild? Did he take her last name? He took the Fairchild last name? I guess that's what I chose to do because the Richardsons were so many. I think maybe I had Nathaniel take the Fairchild last name so I can kind of keep track of where the Fairchild people are, because I didn't want that family name to die out because Sandy Fairchild was such a thotty in my neighborhood. So anyway, Sandy Fairchild has had like 3 kids out of wedlock, like one night stands and stuff like that. One of these kids was Jane Fairchild, and Jane ended up marrying Nathaniel Richardson, who is the 3rd generation down from the founding family, and they had 3 kids, Peyton, Nadia, and Blair. So Peyton is with Grayson. They're cousins. Wait a minute. They're cousins. Hold on a second. Nathaniel. Wait a minute. They've got to be 3rd cousins. Hold on. Because their grandparents were brothers. Their grandparents were brothers. So they're not 1st cousins. No, I'm confused now. Hold on. Yes. So Grayson and they're 2nd cousins. I didn't know that the game lets you marry 2nd cousins. I didn't realize they're 2nd cousins. They're 2nd cousins. Peyton and Grayson are 2nd cousins, and I've got them hooked up and woohooing. Oops. You know what? That's okay. It's too late now. It's fine. It's too late. Well, I should have. Yeah, they're 2nd cousins. Well, she'll get back the Richardson last name, I guess. I don't know, because the Richardson last name is the last name to have in this neighborhood. Yeah, whoops. I totally put together 2nd cousins. Anyway, you know what? It's fine. Are you guys watching House of the Dragon? It's okay. It's fine. Who cares? Okay, so she just graduated, so I'm going to send her back to the neighborhood. All right, so our next person has graduated, and the next person is Anthony Picasso, who is with Wendy Ramirez here. And I don't really use, okay, so he has a bank account, but he's got no money in it, so we can just deposit, since it was 6 people, and it's about 30,000 that they're going to get, so we're just going to deposit 5,000 for him, so that he has 5,000 in his bank account. Okay, and now he can graduate. He can leave and get out of my face here because all of these Sims are big pain in the butt. I'm actually trying to get rid of the men here so that my boy, my Sandy Fairchild 2.0 is gonna, have a little fun doofing some of the ladies here before they go back to their boyfriends at home. So he's leaving, and we're down to 4 people. So we are going to need breakfast here. You start a breakfast. He needs to take care of some of his needs. Oh, he's still sleeping. She needs to take care of needs. I'm basically almost done. She is about to graduate soon. Just need to send her to class. Well, I'm not going to graduate her though, because I do want her to get doofed. He needs to graduate. He needs to get out of here. So let's do an assignment with him, and let's just get him out of here. And then it'll just be Hunter alone with the ladies. Alright, so I finally have Hunter alone with the ladies here. So as you can see, he's really attracted to everyone. So I'm going to have him doof the one who's about to graduate, and then I'm going to get her out of here, and then he could doof the other one. And they'll have their relationship, and it'll be really easy peasy. You need to get out. Miss Cockblock over here. Get out of here. Nobody wants you. Okay, go away. Actually, I could probably give her a final exam very soon. And he can doof with the other guy's girl. That's Anthony Picasso's girl he's doofing right now. So we're establishing that relationship. And she needs to now graduate. So ours final exam too. So you actually need to get up though and go to your final exam. And then he is just wrapping up his last semester, so he can get up now too. He can do an assignment, I think, because I think he finished his, yes, he did. He finished his final paper. So we're just waiting for her to come back. She still has 1 more semester. So she has time to doof him. And then, yeah, she's still got 1 more semester. She's charisma as well. So let's get, once the other girl moves out, then I'll have them doof because I don't want jealousy problems. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, it is just them 2 left now. So we are going to get them to woohoo. Yes, and he just woohooed with 3 different Sims, I believe. Yes, so he got that aspiration done. And it is time to set their final exam and get them out of here so we can go to the next university household. So, I'll put the rest of the funds. He needs to take 10 because the other girl, technically his mate, I forgot to give her money. So he'll take double. She'll take what's left. And I guess maybe to keep things fair, I should spend a little bit more on the house because then she got like too much, Is there something else this place needs? I guess I can get like a jacuzzi. Where are the jacuzzis? Are they here? Yes. So like, yeah, I'll get one of these. One of these should be fine. For the house. And yeah, I'll see you in the next university household. Alright, so over here in this family, there's only 1 couple. There's Liam and Talia. They are together, and the rest of them are single Sims. Except, well, Angelina is actually, as I said before, her future hubby is actually already finished with college and living back in the main neighborhood. So she's spoken for, and these 2 are spoken for. Now we have, as a single sim, we have Sally Hubertson, who is one of the kids of a family that was suggested in the comments, so I added this family in. She's the firstborn daughter of Roger and Angelica Hubertson, and the other one is Dahlia Carter. Excuse me. And she is the only daughter of Sabrina and Liam Carter. Sabrina is kind of like a villain, and Liam is a writer. So they're just a family I added at some point. Now, I think I explained who the Kierneys were. She is the sister of Natalie Kearney, who we were playing in the other neighborhood. She was the first one to graduate. Liam Richardson is a Richardson. So he, his great grandfather was the founding father, and he is the great grandson of the founding family. And he is dating, and I'm gonna laugh if they're also first. They're cousins. They're cousins again. Hold on. I'm just not sure if it's second or third. Hold on here. Hold on. Let's go back up in the family tree. So if his grandfather and her grandmother were siblings. So that makes them second cousins as well. Oh, there's a fly on me. Okay, but yeah. I did this twice. I've got incest happening in my episodes. This happened twice this episode. I don't think I've ever accidentally done this before in the history of this neighborhood. In the last 5 years, I have never had second cousins marry each other or get together, but here we are. You know, it happens. It happens. I'm surprised the game lets you do it. Is that legal? Like, I know that it's not recommended. I know it's bad, but is it legal? Is it? Like, I don't know. Like, I know people, like, in the United States, in some places, like, I know, like, there is some weird things happening, but is it on paper legal? That is my question for you guys in the comments. Maybe I'll Google it later. But yeah, okay, so we've got 2 second cousin couples. It's okay. It's a game. It's all right. How are you guys liking House of the Dragon? Is anyone watching it? It's intense. It's intense, guys. It's gonna get worse, too. I read the book. It's gonna get worse. Anyway, alright, so I'm probably not gonna finish this today. I'm like all burnt out of college families today. Like burnt out. So I'm going to go to bed, and I will work on this slowly but surely and get these people graduated. I don't think I will show it at the end of the episode though, so because this episode's I think getting long. I've been ranting a lot. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, well, the next thing I'm going to do is not really going to be an episode because it'll be the end of the cycle. So I'm going to do a count, maybe a little world tour, because I think we are encroaching on our 5-year anniversary of the series, doing this challenge. So we need to do a population count. We need to do a mini world tour, and kind of just show off like what we've done so far. Like, I think, like, I've got one of the most unique Sims 2 save files that still exists. So I'm not talking about Sims files that existed years ago and are lost forever. I'm talking about a Sims file that exists today in 2022. It's a pretty big file. It's got a lot of families that we are playing. Like, I don't know how far down this list goes. Right now, we are at 45 households. And the last time I counted, we've got 149 Sims. Okay. And we've got like, how many neighborhoods? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 neighborhoods. I have to really count again. But, excuse me. But yeah, it's like, it's a pretty big like thing we've got going on here. And I don't think when we were playing Sims back in the day when we were like 12, we were playing in such a like I'm not trying to call myself sophisticated, but you know what I mean, like in a sophisticated way. So I'm like, I like really love this file, and like I'm gonna finish this challenge. So subscribe if you want to see the end of this challenge at some point. It's been going on 5 years. So this is the long haul. Like people in the comments, you know, when they're like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. It's been years. What's up?" Like this is a long journey, okay? But subscribe, and we will finish up. So, I've been ranting today. I hope you guys have a great day or night or whatever it is in your part of the world. Take care and bye bye.